Your eyes ain't deceiving you. EuroSipping is back. The podcast is back, and I am doing a solo. Solo. Shout out Blanca because the bitch ain't gonna know me, and I might as well do my own shout out. So delusional as F, if you want to say it. I'm gonna try not swear. I'm gonna try keep a counter, and if you guys want to keep a counter as well, and let me know in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. Let me know how many times I swore in the comments below. If you're on Spotify, hello. It's been a while. I'm sorry. I'm like a narcissist at this moment of time, coming crawling back. Please take me back. But today I just wanted to talk about Eurovision 2026. The journey I've been on has been crazy, and just honestly talk about the grand final as well. My time in Vienna. Hopefully I can get this done, because do you want to know something? I am a fiend, a sucker, and whatever else you need to know about voice notes on WhatsApp, you can ask anybody that I am associated with. I'm an absolute jammy git when it comes to a voice note. I really am. I will send you a monologue, an audio book, if that's even that. But like, I'm in the right profession, if you want to say it like that. So I've rambled on for a minute and a bit. So I'll talk about like everything in between, like literally going to Oslo for my first press. The Delph needs to be back into the drawer, please, because if I start talking with marbles hanging out their mouth and the Delph swinging from the drawers, honestly, Lord have mercy on my soul. Alright, but first of all, White Monster, sip sip, shout out to Niles in it. A White Monster is elite. Sorry for your ASMR there. But Oslo was my first time doing press, and honestly I loved every second of it. That I caught the bug. I caught the bug from like talking to Achilles, Antigone, Jonas Love. You know, I like it was even Delta Gudrun. Why am I missing out? Delta fucking Gudrun, that's one. Like, it was like an eye-opening experience for me, just having Delta Gudrun scream your name and say, Bren, get over here, and skip the queue to get an interview with her. And she gave me great advice. She pulled me aside, gave me great advice. I heeded that advice. When Delta Gudrun gives you advice, you heed it. And it's now happened. As you can tell, I'm so low again. I've literally repeated myself, and I'm doing this for me with the help of friends as well. They are like advocates, let's just say, but I'm not treating them as advocates. They're my friends. This Eurovision tells us this community is it's absolutely special, and it needs to be protected at all costs. And I am super grateful for everyone I have met this year. Laura Slovandik on YouTube, she's absolutely fantastic. I give her like a lot of time, and I owe her everything, but she has been there, the one constant that she gives me so much advice. Dean from ESC Scott, finally got to meet him over in Vienna, absolute gent and all that. Kiki Babs, we were chatting away over in Vienna and all that, like, and that, like, they've got a career ahead of them, like the reinsurgence, just watch out, just watch the space, like, because like when you're going to hear about Kiki Babs in Eurovision 2027 season, trust and believe. Keane as well, Keane Butler from at the time he was doing press with ESC Scott. He's doing his own thing now with Shantae You Slay, you know, I talk to drag queens as well. Honestly, like, I'm skipping ahead to Vienna. Imagine. Also, like, just the guys from Pot It Away in Greece as well, Chris and Kos, they were phenomenal. They were unreal people, like, just sound people, like, gas crack to be around as well. They still got the recording of me doing the Like a Party dance in the Rockefeller. I look like a fish out of water. I look like a chihuahua trying to do a river dance and all that. Like, Lord have mercy on my soul. But yeah, like this is what the good connections have. And if I've missed you, I'm so sorry. We will convene and we will chat away and just Lord give me strength. Lord give me strength. But from Oslo and talking to artists and all that, like, and getting to know them a lot more better and all that, like, to go into Vienna. Now, I know I didn't get a press accreditation, but I got to see the insights of what a press accredited person does, right? I really do. So I got told, like, come down, have a look, and this was online, by the way, and just have a look and see what it's like. And let me tell you, there's a lot behind it. There is a lot behind it. And I am, like, the universe did look after me. Like, yeah, spiritualist, by the way. Leo energy. Not Leo Skeppy energy, but Leo energy. I am super grateful to see the insights, ins and outs of everything, you know. We bumped into Andy from Eurovox. I introduced myself. He probably doesn't remember me or know me. I'm as I said, introduce yourself first and just try and make a good first impression like that, like, and then later on build on the impression. Do you know what I mean? So we'll go from there. He was saying about, like, how the press center was. It was vibrant. It was good energy, all that type of good stuff and like that. Like, and it just made me think, like, I'm gonna work towards this for next year. I really am, because I am not going to let a roadblock get in my way. I'm going to go through that roadblock as much as I can, and I want to represent the Eurovision community, the Irish Eurovision community as well. I'm about to fucking belch as well, so that's another swear. There we go. Sorry for your ears. I am legit wanting to shine a good light, but there's already a good light already shined on the Irish Eurovision community, but I want to bring the crack, not the literal crack. Crack in Irish means fun, feck's sake. I want to bring the literal crack to the Eurovision community as well, and show that there is another side than to just being pure serious and like that. Like, and I get it, you need to kind of be professional and like that, like, but I want to show that you can show personality, pizzazz, va-va-voom and like that. Like, this the ex-pro wrestler in me as well, like, you know. If you want a story about that, let me know. But I just want to bring the va-va-voom back into it as well, like, you know, and give you my honest, raw opinion. There's a clink and a half. But we shall move on to Austria, the grand final, and, like, I'm only going to slim pick. I'm going to take out my ones that I loved, and honestly, I have the grand final running order in front of me, so we shall go through it. First and foremost, Denmark. Søren Tobbegun Lund and Fredrik Oyim. Honestly, right? To pick up the stage from DMGP and bring it to Vienna, there was no need to switch up on the stage and like that. Like, the fact, honestly, the way, like, he had to open up that, it is a travesty, but honestly, he owned it, he made it his own, and he made that grand final opening act, like, unreal, because we know he can deliver. We need a tour from him, we do, and I know he's going to be releasing a few songs very, very soon and all that, like, which I'm delighted about, and excited about. But interviewing him, and then to see his natural progression, his personality shine like that, to bring the Eurovision mugging stuff, I think when he got those 12 points, chin to that, like, you know. But we move on to Germany and Sarah Angels and all that. Like, the fact that, like, we are legit, like when I was interviewing her in Oslo, and I truly apologize, I forgot the lyrics, because she was like, do you want to sing with me? And I was like, let's sing my song. And I was like, right, no. I'm like, trying my best not to show that I forgot the lyrics and I thought, like, because who in their right mind tells me on the spot, do you want to sing? I'm like, girl, let's do it. But Sarah Engels, I don't know how she was sweating her fake tan off, and I thought, like, I don't think she even had fake tan, to be honest with you. But yeah, it was just a fun second in act, and I thought, like, and let's just say hopefully that slot doesn't, but it did actually affect her because she got no fucking points for her thing, her performance, which is a travesty in itself. Like, but we love you, Sarah Engels, we do. We'll go on to Belgium. Scylla and Dancing on the Ice. I love Dancing on the Ice. I've loved it. It's been my bigger, like, badder, bolder, like, literally, it's grown on me so much. And the fact that she proved everybody wrong, the fact that she was saying, like, not she, but everybody was saying, like, she wasn't going to qualify, and then she qualified, and everybody's saying she was a shotgun qualifier. Bitch, I knew she was going to qualify. She was always going to qualify. I'm sorry, but she was going to qualify, and I'm delighted she did, and she proved everyone wrong, and I that, like, as well, like, you know. So kudos to Scylla. Albania, by Lord have mercy on my soul, bringing his mama on stage and taking off the sunglasses, because here's the thing, he hadn't really taken off the sunglasses all season, if you think of it, and then to gauge the hurt in his eyes on stage. Now, I know I was in Vienna, I couldn't see, but when you look back on the performance, look into his eyes and see the pain when he's trying to look at his mum when he takes the glasses off. Do you know, it's just cinematic. It's just absolutely none. Do you know what I mean? None, as I'm saying. I need to belch again, motherfucker. And I swear. We move on to Greece. Greece just showing a gamer, like gay, as in G-A-Y, mer, M-E-R. Do you know, showing that, oh my god, my IBS is at me. Sorry, that's too much information. Just showing that, like, you can bring a fun Euroboy bop to life and all that, like. And the fact that y'all tried to say, like, it was AI and all that, shame on you, like, you know. The fact that he got an actual artist, and, you know, the artist showed that he can provide proof and all that, like, and do you know what? It's just, yeah, it was not needed. Then moving on to Australia, bringing the Beyonce fucking stair lift. Oh my god, that was another swear. But like, that just, oh, the Aussie icon, the Aussie queen. I wouldn't mind if a Delta Goodrem return was to happen. Send her every feckin' year. Send her every feckin' year. That's what I say. But like, the fact that she's going into Strictly Come Dancing as well this year as well. Oh my lord. You'd best believe I'm going to be watching it. And I'll be like, yes, go for it, girl. But yeah, here's one for you that you probably didn't think I was going to probably talk about. Serbia. Like, that's been in my playlist now for a good bit. It's one of those ones where you appreciate it after the contest, and you're kind of like, all right, now I get it. Like, and I remember walking out of the actual arena after everything, and all of a sudden the Serbians came up and was like, who won? And we were like, oh, Bulgaria, bangaranga. And he was like, no, Serbia. Lad, the crack we had with them, like, it was bar none and all that, like. Let's talk about Czechia. I'm moving very fast, I know, I apologise. Let's talk about Czechia. And they're, like, in the arena, we didn't see much, but, like, a live broadcasts, like, everybody's saying, you know, they needed to go again because, like, of the technical difficulties that would happen in the lines across the screen and all that. Like, I get both sides of the argument, and here's the reason why, right? And this is where my pro wrestling comes into it. I know, boring. The fact that, like, technical difficulties happened and they're paying so much entry fee to do it, you know, yes, it's a shame. It sucks so much when technology fails us and all that, like. And maybe in a, like, he should have gone again. But again, you've got time restraints. Yes, you could have chopped and shaved something in the interval acts. You could have done that. That's fine. You could have. But here's the simple thing, right? In a wrestling match, if you make an absolute fuck up, there's another swear for you, and if you make that mess up and you are trying to go back to that spot, guess what? Everybody will know then, and then you're taken out of it and all like that again. So I get it. You have to move on and all like that. Like, again though, he will get sympathy. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to say he's getting sympathy points, because that's not the fucking case, because Daniel Sazitska can fucking sing, like, there's another swear. But I believe the show must go on. Do you know? If you make the F up, then the show goes on. You can't really go back and do whatever and all that. Like, but again, we feel for you. I understand, but again, that's show business. I think, you know. Bulgaria, the winner, the bitch, the one who looked like Lara Croft, in my opinion, Dara. You have to roll the R. I completely messed up there. Bangaranga, which in Australian slang terms is bang a redhead, which I love the Aussies for that. I really do. But Bulgaria can prove that, you know, you tease them a little bit and don't show off the full staging, which happened. And honestly, all we got was from that week was the little snippet picture of her in the kind of office setting, and the rehearsal clips was the last 30 seconds, which was genius from them. Genius, because guess what? Like, it really showed the creative direction that they were all going in, right? Like, and honestly, a girl bop winning from the longest time, you know, fantastic, absolutely unbelievable seams, Jeff, and all like that. And then you had basically the like we're going back to a Balkan after what, Serbia back in 2007. Dav needs to go back in the mouth. But it's been that long. We're literally hitting the 20-year mark since a Balkan. We're going back to a Balkan state. Do you know what I mean? It's 19 if you think of it, because Serbia hosted in 2008, and we're going back to a Balkan. So Dara, super talented. You know, I love the fact that, like, she got the tarot card thing. Love a tarot card reading, we do. And the fact they got split screen, it just was divine intervention, divine timing, all that type of stuff. I loved it to bits, I really did. But Dara winning was a proof that, like, we are healing, and maybe next year 2027 in Sofia or Vienna, which I'm hoping it's Vienna, to be quite honest with you. We all know it's going to be Sofia. But Vienna would be the best one to go for, I believe, because we could quite possibly get a beach Euro club, and I am dying for a beach Euro club. Give it to me, hook it into my veins. You know what I mean? That's my arm, by the way. But yeah, Bulgaria winning, like, has resurged a lot of things, and let's hope that the big five do return, because we need them back. So many people coming up and saying, we miss you, we love you, and thank you for doing what you are doing. We trust and believe. We love you too. We will be back, and hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later, because I don't want a stint where it's 30 years down the line. You know, love you, Luxembourg, we love you too. But I honestly, I don't want to be 30 years down the line and then we decide to make a return. No, thank you. We would love to make the return maybe next year, hopefully. But let's see if the stars align first. Let's move on and go on to, make a quick trip to Moldova, because they deserve like, Satoshi literally brought the energy. Oh my god, like, unreal. They were the first opener. If you think of it, they opened up Eurovision 2026 back all the way in semi-final 1, and was energy personified. Like, Give you the full fucking Cheltenham racist. There's another swear for you. Jesus. But Satoshi and Aliana Moon, great pairing, and just brought the like they just brought the vibes, and it was just lovely. But the next one is my kryptonite of life. Now I love the song, love the culture, love the language. I love the fact that everybody in Finland has been correcting me and all that, like, because I want to respect the language. And honestly, sometimes I cannot pronounce the word. I understand that it's the hardest language to learn and all that, like, but I'm trying my best, and I want to pay respect as much as I can to learning the language as well. So if I get it wrong, I do apologise, and I'm going to try it now, because Petra Pakanen and Linda Lempanus with Likenheten, if I pronounced it right, thank the Lord. But if I haven't, I do apologise. Like, Likenheten has been on repeat, and I absolutely love it. I said it in my reactions, which you can see on my YouTube channel, which is legit. I thought that was the song to go to Vienna. It did. I thought it was going to take it home. It didn't, but we live and let learn. And I just thought that it was a Eurovision winner from day one, and I thought we're going to go to Tampere in next year. That would have been my guess of the whole city. But honestly, like, this song will go down in my eyes as like the biggest robberies of 2026. Not even hitting top 5. I'll be honest with you. Like, we'll get on to another one in a few minutes, but I just thought Finland was, it was robbery at its sight. We'll move on from my Eurovision winner, because I don't want to get upset. Petra Pakanen, what a man, what a fatty good man. Jesus Christ, the belts again. Oh my god. But we'll move on. Love Poland, Alicia and Prey. I didn't get the absolute love and hate from it, like, as well. There was an OJ Ireland poll where nobody gave them points and like that, like, and Alicia blew it out of the feckin' water. I loved that song. I love a girl rap. You put a girl rap in front of me and I will melt like feckin' butter, I would. But Poland was on point, on the deck, on fleek. The gall, the gumption, and the assumption that y'all think that was not going to qualify, it wasn't going to qualify, you know, screw you. But Alicia proving why she is the Polish Beyonce, because girl delivered. She stood and she delivered. Now on to one of the biggest growers for me was Lithuania, Lionsika, Solo Que Romas. Literally artiste and a story told live on stage like that. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. He or they, sorry if that's their pronouns, pal, brought it so much, and they were an absolute, like, from talking briefly with them in Oslo and heeding their advice too, you know, to, like, the way they interacted with everybody in, like, the arena as well. Solo Gelo, ma, solo Gelo, ma, solo Gelo, meow. You know, just what a man. Oh, what a person. Again, fucking done it again. There's another swear for you. I apologise. So we move on to, like, our sworn enemy and also bestie, Sweden. Felicia with My System. Despite the worst results, let's just say, despite the worst result in a while, Felicia delivered. It gave us a EDM banger that will last for a long time. It will be played in Euroclub for 20 years to come. Trust and believe. The fact that Felicia was sick on the week as well, that was the rumour and innuendo. Don't at me. they delivered, and that was it. Like, you know, but Sweden, our sworn enemy, we're joint 7th with them. They will not take. Let's be honest, they might take the record, but we had it first, anyways. At least we can say. Cyprus. I love Cyprus. I really do. Cyprus always gives us like the girl bops of girl bops or boy bops or EDMs. I loved Theo Evan last year. Theo Evan was on my top like played song on Spotify Wrapped, and the fact that he didn't qualify was a travesty. But that's neither here nor there. Jala, right? Give it to you like this, right? Let me talk to you. Yes, the vocals were shaky in the second semi-final, and yes, Antigone got through. You cannot deny though, she was living her best dream. You know, she was living her best life, and she probably did. Antigone probably put a lot of pressure on herself because Antigone wanted to qualify, and I get it. I really do. Sometimes you just put so much pressure on yourself that you seem to forget. But you cannot deny the smile on her face, that she was living it up. She loved it and all that. Like, and trust and believe, I would like. There has been a report out that's saying that she would come back and all that. Give it to me. How could it to be found? Another Antigone like entry for Cyprus or maybe even Greece. Absolutely. But she delivered on the night, and that's all that matters. And here's the thing. If Antigone would come back, happily, 100%, give me more. Jala, jala, they want jala, jala, jala. I would take it. Now, you're right. The guy of the night for me, Italy, Sal Da Vinci, the meme of Eurovision 2026, like Sempre Si. I thought, God Almighty, he the backup dancers and everything, unreal. Taking a sip, White Monster, sip sip. Niles in it, eat your heart out. Because I can feel a cough coming on, and I don't want to cough on. I'll get into a coughing fit. But Sempre Si was like a 1980s like detective show themes, like, you know, grew on. There has been, I can see why he was so popular, and it was just a fun song to have, like, you know. Love it. Sempre Si, love it. Norway, Jonas Love. What can I say? Absolutely scenes, Jeff. I loved Norway. And then like the fact that like one, was it the jury show on the Friday, he messed up a little bit but still delivered. And then there was one where he slipped on the stage as well. Like there was one of the, I think it was semi-final 2 if I'm not mistaken, where he slipped on stage. The man recovered so well. Jonas Love really recovered so well. Lovely chap, by the way. Absolutely lovely chap. We move then on to Romania. Choke me. Now, the fact that they got a podium position, I do have to say, yes, Romanians, you were right. Choke me was going to be on the podium. Like, it just was one of those ones that kept creeping up and creeping up and creeping up. It felt like a Lady Gaga video brought to life on stage as well. Unbelievable. Alexandra Capadanescu literally brought it. And I was like, especially with the guitars being attached to her and everything, like she was connected to the music and all that as well. And just unbelievable scenes like that. And the fact that they got a podium position, just unreal. You know, please come back, because the fact that all 3 returning countries got into the top 10 was unbelievable to see. And the fact that a returning country got the win as well just goes to show. North Macedonia, hint hint, mate, because they have said they're coming back. North Macedonia, we're looking for you. But on to the last one, the host country, and like Tanshine. I couldn't do the dance to say it be feckin' life. The Eurovision Macarena has come to life, but we will be doing the Tanshine forever now as well. Like, you know, Cosmo, what a gentle soul, like, speaking to him in Oslo as well, just he's got a bright future ahead of him, and saying that he dropped out of college for he was going to be a dentist now, that like, and then honestly, like, it was just unreal, like, stuff, you know. So honestly, yeah, unbelievable stuff, like. But I've rambled on for 30 minutes, and I can't believe that. Hopefully you've listened to all 30. I love you if you have. I love you. Gra gra gra, which is love in Irish. I'm back. I'm going to be hopefully doing more podcasts by myself. I will have other people on with me as well. Stay tuned. We will still be doing the reactions. We will still be doing interviews as well, and we will still be being authentic selves, because that's what you need to be. You don't need to trade your you don't need to trade let's try that again. You don't need to trade your authenticity for approval for anything like that, like, and that's what you need to get in life, you know. So honestly, love all y'all. If you're new around here, this is for my YouTubers that are out there, my sippers. If you're new, hit the subscribe button down below. Give us a like and share it with your mum on Facebook who has a Takatuka, your nanny on Tinder, your granddad on Grindr, and your dad who's on Plenty of Fish. For you listening on Spotify, give us a 5-star review, because it's a 5-star. Give us a 5-star frog splash. Give us a follow. Share it with your mum on Facebook as well. It also has a Takatuka, your nanny on Tinder, your granddad on Grindr, and your dad's on Plenty of Fish. But until next time, I love y'all. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day on purpose. The crack was 90. Bye. Good luck.